Earlier this year at the Harry Potter Alliance, we ran a campaign called A World Without Hermione, in which we asked people to imagine what the Harry Potter series would have been like without Hermione Granger. AKA, Harry and Ron probably would have died in their first year without her help. The point was to show how much the world can change when just one girl doesn't get to go to school. And since 88% of our chapter members are girls and women, this issue was kinda close to our hearts. So to raise awareness for the importance of gender equity in education, we sent Hogwarts waitlist letters to girls around the world. We held a magical press conference in New York City.
This is probably the biggest press conference that has ever happened anywhere.
And we raised thousands of dollars for She's the First, an organization that provides scholarships to girls in low-income countries so that they can be the first in their families to graduate from high school. Psst, don't forget to check out their Project for Awesome video too. But the reason that I really want to talk about the Without Hermione campaign today for Project for Awesome 2017 is to explain what my life would have been like without Hermione. Or really, without the entire Harry Potter series. So I first read Harry Potter back in the 90s when I was 8 years old, and like most Harry Potter fans, throughout the release of the rest of the books, I spent hours on Harry Potter fan sites, theorizing about what would happen, reading fan fiction, listening to fan podcasts and music, and following the production of the movies. I watched as people in those fan communities grew more and more professional in their fan works, and I started following other nerdy internet people like the Vlogbrothers, who I watched religiously in college. And one day, when I probably should have been studying, I saw this video from Hank telling me about a cool fundraiser that some group called the Harry Potter Alliance was doing to raise money for Haiti.
The Harry Potter Alliance is doing something really freaking awesome for Haiti. They have got some of the most amazing raffle prizes in history, and you can buy raffle tickets for Haiti. All of the money goes to Haiti.
All told, the HPA raised over $123,000 and sent 5 cargo planes of relief supplies to Haiti. This achievement blew my mind. The HPA had brought together every cool internet person I'd ever heard of together for one common purpose: to make the world a better place. I knew I had to be a part of this, so I quickly became a volunteer for the HPA and was thrust into this new world of fan activism. For the next 3 years, I'd volunteer alongside talented organizers, artists, and writers, learning about what it meant to be an engaged citizen, a responsible consumer, and a fan activist. I learned that the HPA was so much more than a group of Harry Potter fans raising money for worthy causes, that they used the power of story to turn fans into heroes. By activating the intrinsic enthusiasm and community organizing power of fans and combining it with the values from our favorite stories, like Harry Potter, the HPA successfully mobilizes hundreds of thousands of pop culture fans around the world to become leaders in their own communities. And as I went on my own journey to an activist identity with the mentorship of HPA leaders, I participated in their campaigns on mental health, bullying, economic inequality, net neutrality, literacy, and so much more. In 2011, I became one of 3 video bloggers for the Harry Potter Alliance's YouTube channel. And in 2012, I helped my fellow HPA vlogger Julian come out as an undocumented immigrant on this channel, which was one of my most powerful HPA memories to date. And soon after that, I got a gift so great, it can only be described as a Hogwarts letter. I joined the HPA as a full-time employee. Yes, after 15 years of being a die-hard Harry Potter fan, my salary was now coming from the wizard himself. Metaphorically, anyways. Pretty sure HP isn't signing the checks. Once I was employed as the HPA spokesperson, I got to travel all over and meet our chapter members, who now number over 225 chapters in 45 nations on 6 continents. And they all use our methodology and resources to accomplish some pretty amazing things. Like the Order of the Panther in Massachusetts, who ran their own summer arts program after their schools was cut. Or our Malaysian chapter, who created a library at a refugee support center. And there's HPA SWAT in Pakistan, who's tackling the issue of forced child marriages. There's also the Hurricane Hopping Pots, a middle school chapter in Florida, who's created their own anti-bullying program. The Chocolate Frogs in Guyana regularly support their local children's hospital with donations and activities, and our Masaka Uganda chapter worked with their community to build an actual school which rest of our chapters around the world helped add a library to. Over the years, I've been privileged to see so many of our members grow up, from fresh-faced fans to proud leaders of their university chapter. I've gotten to watch countless members come out of the closet and add their voices to our LGBTQIA+ initiatives. Year after year, I've watched book lovers clear out their bookshelves to share their love of literacy with those in need, helping the HPA donate over 300,000 books around the world, and build libraries or run giveaway events in Rwanda, the Mississippi Delta, Detroit, Brooklyn, Uganda, and more. God! And one of our campaigns that brings me the most joy to remember was our work to get Warner Brothers to make sure that all of their Harry Potter chocolate was ethically sourced. After 4 long years of petitions, letter writing, videos, public stunts, and even the production of our own fair trade chocolate frogs, we finally got a letter from Warner Brothers telling us they'd be making the switch. So now, anytime you see an official chocolate frog anywhere in the world, and you see that UTZ certified label on the back of it, you can know that Harry Potter fans did that. Never underestimate Harry Potter fans. We are here to make the world a better place, and we won't stop. My story is just one of thousands of how the Harry Potter Alliance has changed lives for the better. If the HPA has had an impact on your life, I want to hear your story, so leave it in the comments below. And if you want to help the HPA continue training leaders and making change around the world, please vote for us in Project for Awesome 2017. We have big things planned for 2018. I am personally most looking forward to our annual Granger Leadership Academy, which is a 3-day intensive leadership training conference to level up your fan activist skills. As a scrappy nonprofit, every galleon, sickle, and canut helps keep us going. You can help today by voting for us at projectforawesome.com, asking all of your friends to vote too, and considering a direct donation at our website, thehpa.org. If I have learned anything this year, it's that our world can never use enough heroes. Dumbledore's army is still recruiting. So join now, and let's make some magic together.